In the streets of ancient Rome, a man walks up to a public fountain. He does not drink from it. He does not wash his hands. He collects the water, walks to a nearby basin, and adds one crucial ingredient: human urine. This is not a crime. This is not a secret. This is the Roman laundry industry, and it was so profitable that the emperor himself decided to tax it. This is the story of the strangest cleaning product in human history, the story of how urine built an empire, and the story of an emperor who proved that money truly does not stink. Rome. The 1st century AD. The empire is at its peak. Aqueducts bring fresh water to millions. Marble temples tower over bustling streets. And in every neighborhood, there is a Fullonica, a Roman laundry. The Fullonica is run by fullones, laundry workers. Their job is simple in theory. Take a dirty toga, make it white again. But there is a problem. Roman clothes are made of wool. Wool shrinks in hot water, and soap has not been invented yet. So the fullones turn to chemistry, and the best solvent they have is ammonia. Where do you get ammonia in the ancient world? From aged, fermented human urine. Here is how it worked. The Fullonicae placed clay pots on street corners. Passers-by were encouraged to contribute. Public toilets emptied directly into collection vats. Urine was left to sit for days, sometimes weeks. The urea broke down into ammonia, and ammonia, as any chemist knows, is a powerful degreaser. A worker would take a toga, soak it in a vat of aged urine, and then stomp on it with his bare feet for hours, sloshing through human waste to whiten the wool of Rome's elite. It was disgusting. It was degrading. It was one of the most important jobs in the empire. But the story gets stranger. The urine trade became so enormous that Emperor Vespasian saw an opportunity. Rome was broke. Civil wars had drained the treasury. Vespasian needed money. So he looked at the Fullonicae, and he did what any desperate ruler would do. He taxed urine. The collectors went to every public toilet in Rome, every clay pot on every street corner. They gathered the urine, and they sold it to the fullones, with a tax on top. The urine tax became one of the most reliable sources of government revenue in the ancient world. Vespasian's own son Titus was disgusted by this. He confronted his father. How could an emperor stoop so low? How could he profit from something so foul? Vespasian did not argue. He simply held up a gold coin, and he asked his son a single question: Pecunia non olet. Does money stink? Titus sniffed the coin. He had to admit, it did not. Vespasian had made his point. The source of wealth does not matter. Only the wealth itself matters. That phrase has echoed through 2,000 years of history. Pecunia non olet. Money does not stink. It is still used today. In boardrooms, in parliaments. Whenever someone justifies a profitable but questionable decision, they are quoting a Roman emperor who taxed urine. But the story does not end with Vespasian. The urine tax outlived the Roman Empire itself. When Rome fell, the knowledge of ammonia cleaning survived. Medieval guilds across Europe collected urine for textile production. They called it chamber lye. It was used to clean wool, to tan leather, even to make gunpowder. The Fullonica is gone. The Roman Empire is dust. But the principle remains. Every time you buy a cleaning product with ammonia in it, you are holding the descendant of a clay pot on a Roman street corner. Every time you hear someone say, the ends justify the means, you're hearing the echo of Vespasian and his coin. So the next time you do laundry, remember, you are not just washing clothes. You are participating in a tradition that stretches back to men who stomped on togas in vats of aged urine. And if that thought makes you uncomfortable, just remember, Pecunia non olet. Money does not stink. This is Phantom Atlas. Stories from the maps they never showed you. Subscribe. The next one is even stranger.